my name is Teb. I'm going to take you through a short but effective warm-up for to get the whole body warmed and ready for a workout. So we're going to start off with little light toe taps. Want to be as light as we can on the toes, getting the ankle to get a full range on the ankle, so moving from flat to stilettos, and just light taps with the toes. Using the arms as well, we can get the arms involved, which helps to warm up the upper body and the lower body together. Altogether, this will take us 6 minutes. From here, we're going to go into a jog. While we're jogging, rotate the shoulders, starting with a small circle, rotating forward, and then making the circle bigger as we go along. They're going to change direction, rotating backwards, again starting small circle, making it bigger as we loosen up, keeping the jog. And then nice big circle. From there, we're going to keep the jog, one hand up, one hand down, raising the shoulders out in front, front and up. All of this is working especially on the shoulder joint, loosening out the joint in all the different directions of the shoulder. We're going to keep the jog through. And from here, we're going to change onto the sideways, so hands out wide, big hug, big release. Keeping the jog. When we do the hug, we're going to feel a big stretch across the back. When we come to the release, you want to feel the stretch coming out across the chest. So you want to use the maximum range. Big hug, big release. And from here, we're going to go onto the hips. Feet is just wider than your hips. Starting with a small circle. And then we're going to make the circle wider and wider as we go through. And finally, the bigger circle. Then we change direction. Start small circle again. And making the bigger circle as we go through it. Getting bigger and bigger. Onto the bigger circle. And then from here, we'll change to alternating back taps. Tapping back. As we tap back, the hands come out in front. And we can bring out some speed. Speed will depend on yourself as to what speed you can get. But we still want to keep this a light tap. Try not to stamp into the floor. But we still got some speed going on. Then we'll come back to a neutral position. Feet is just outside the hips. Touch the knees like a squat, and then onto the toes, reaching for the sky. We'll keep the teaching points of a squat, weight in the heels, bums going backwards, and then on the toes, reaching for the sky. From here, we'll change onto alternating side taps. Tap it to the side. Keeping those taps as light as you can, but still bringing in some speed. As much as you're loosening out the joints, we're also building up the heart rate. You're going to slow it down, keep the legs wide, a bit more wider, and then from there, little squat, twist, and reach. Again, we're only squatting down, just so our hands are with our knees, but a nice big twist, reaching for the opposite corners. And from here, we're going to go onto a jog. This will be our light jog. If you're avoiding high impact exercises, this can just be a step in place. You can still have the hands moving, But if you're going into some high impact, you can have a light jog. And I'm going to speed it up, make it a fast jog. If you want to go a bit harder, we can change it into high knees. But as this is a warm-up, a fast jog is quite sufficient. You're getting the legs moving, the shoulders moving, hands moving, and the heart rate's building up. So keeping that fast jog. And then slow it down, back to the light jog. And then this will get you nice and warmed up for pretty much any type of workout. We've gone through all the joints of the body, all the muscle groups, everything's warmed up. But just before the full workout, be good to get some stretches in. So any muscles you find tight, now is a good time to stretch those muscles out, and then you'll be well ready for any workout, any exercise that you've got coming. Thank you.